Drive-ins were a fun new experience that anyone could take part in. They gave family and friends a good, safe environment where they were comfortable together to watch the show. Parents did not have to worry about their children yelling or falling asleep during the movie. Many parents put their children in pajamas and took them to the drive-in so they would fall asleep easier. Since they were charged by the car, not by the person, people would load their vehicles up and parents would take their kids and their friends' kids for a fun night out. This picture shows children crammed into the mom's car at the Gratiot Drive-In located in Detroit during the 1950s. It was included in the advertisement of the theater.
Concessions were a focal point of the overall experience. Since the drive-ins only charged a cover fee per car, the concessions were still a huge resource of revenue for them. The concession stands were packed out the door before the movie started. They had all types of snacks from popcorn to hot dogs to candy. They were often designed to serve around 1,000 people at one time. To further enhance the experience, many drive-ins included complimentary window cleaning services, playgrounds for children, pony rides, and back-to-back showings of different movies. This created an atmosphere where people could spend the whole day at the theater instead of just going for one movie and leaving.
Detroit, Michigan was a huge hotspot for drive-ins. There are multiple ones with different aspects all throughout the city and its surrounding suburbs. To name just a few, there was the Galaxy located on DeQuinder near 10 Mile, which was one of the largest with a 1,400 car capacity. Grand River Drive-In, located on Grand River Avenue, between 8 and 9 Mile, had 2 screens. Miracle Mile, which was located on Telegraph Road, had a main concession stand stretching 100 feet long. Bel Air, located east 8 Mile, was one of the nation's largest outdoor theaters. And last but not least, there was the Dearborn, located on Ford Road, and this one had a miniature train ride in its playground.
Oh man, there it is.
I know, it seems like just yesterday we were here watching Ocean's 11 together.
And now it's being destroyed for another shopping mall.
Seems pointless, we have so many of them already. We've had so many memories here.
I remember when Fred kissed me for the first time here.
Oh yeah. And then Mike and Kate got into that fight and they finally broke up.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
The Dearborn Drive-In was constructed in July of 1948 and had a 1,040 car capacity. The drive-in also featured a tiny train ride for little children to keep themselves occupied and entertained. Since most movies didn't draw in enough people to fill the capacity of the drive-in, it was split so it had 2 screens. This increased the capacity and allowed for a variety of showings. It remained that way until the drive-in closed. The Dearborn was closed in 1984 but wasn't demolished until 2 years later to create space for a shopping center.
This happened all around America. Drive-ins became a thing of the past. As technology advanced, people stopped going to theaters because televisions in the home became more common. You no longer needed a place to go to watch movies. You could do it from the comfort of your own home. Places where drive-ins were built became more urbanized. America became more developed, so the cost of land increased. Since the owners of the drive-ins had less customers and weren't making as much money, they sold their properties to builders such as the Dearborn owner did for the shopping center to be built. Although there are still drive-ins to this day, they aren't the same and aren't nearly as popular as they used to be. It might not be the same, but these drive-ins are still a great place for family and friends to go and experience the past and relive a little bit of history.